It's set to be another hot night of racing this Friday night at the Stafford Motor Speedway, which for the third time this season will feature our sport's youngest fans, the kids. The kids are just as competitive as the adults on the big track, which have made these big wheel races so much fun to watch thus far this season. Now let's move to our 5 weekly divisions, and we'll start with the street stocks. We pinned Travis Haidar as one of the championship favorites at the start of the season, and he is not disappointed, winning 4 times, including last Friday night. Haidar goes into this week with a 42-point lead over Burt Willett, who is in search of his first win of the season in his number 51 car. The limited late models have had an ultra-competitive season, with 8 winners in 11 races, and they were on a streak of 7 different winners in a row. That streak was snapped last Friday, when veteran campaigner Gary Patnode won for the second time this season, holding off Devin Jensick at the finish. Point leader Rich Hammond finished 4th and continues to hold a 14-point gap over Jeremy Lavoie, while Jensick is 3rd in the standings, just 20 points back. The mayor made a return trip to victory lane last week, the first win for Joey Farino in nearly 3 years in the SK Light Modifieds. Farino held off another one of the division's most veteran drivers in Bob Charland at the finish, and became the 5th different winner in the last 5 SK Light events. Defending champion Derek Debus was not as fortunate, however, finding trouble midway through the race and finishing 23rd, his 5th finish of the season outside of the top 15. Debus has fallen to 10th in points, 128 markers behind leader Tyler Berry. Berry, in turn, has a 26-point lead over former championship leader Tyler Chapman. In the late models, it has been a tale of Adam Gray. His number 97 team struggled to find the top 5 in the first 3 events. However, the last 7 races have seen top 2 finishes, including 4 wins. Gray had to settle for 2nd last Friday night as Kevin Gambacorta claimed his 3rd win of the season. Gray continues to lead the championship standings by 22 over another multi-time divisional champion, Tom Fern. And they say once you get your first win, the rest come easy. That seems to be the case for David Arute, who after 4 years in the SK Modifieds picked up his first win last September and has won 4 more times since, including last Friday night. Arute held off 2-time SK champion Ronnie Williams at the finish, while Michael Christopher Jr. had his best run of the year, finishing 3rd. Todd Owen finished 5th last week and continues to lead the championship standings by 60 over Stephen Kopchik. And one of the biggest stories last week will get a second chapter this Friday in Anthony Flannery, who made his debut in the 67 car last week, driving from the 21st starting spot to finish 6th. Flannery will be back behind the wheel this Friday night. We hope to see you this Friday for another great evening of racing, both on the full half-mile racetrack with our weekly competitors and on the front stretch with our kids and their big wheels, part of our 3rd Kids Night of the season. All the action gets underway at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and if you can't be here in person, join us live on FlowRacing.com.